My beloved child, pause for a moment and feel the warmth of my presence wrapping around you like a gentle embrace. Picture the scars on my hands, eternal marks of a love so deep it carried the weight of the world for you. As you navigate the hustle of life in America, building your dreams as an entrepreneur, freelancer, or creative, know that every challenge you face is not a dead end but a stepping stone. I see your restless nights, the weight of deadlines, and the uncertainty of your next big break. Yet, I'm calling you to hold fast to your faith, to trust that I'm carving a path through the chaos. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and let my words wash over you, renewing your weary soul. Hit that like button, not just for this video, but as a step toward embracing the hope I'm offering. I'm here, speaking directly to you, Christian, dreamer, doer, ready to lift you up and guide you toward a future brimming with purpose. Will you listen? Will you trust me to lead you through? My child, you've carried burdens that weigh heavy on your heart, scars from battles fought in the quiet of your soul, moments when the world felt too heavy, and dreams seemed to slip through your fingers like sand. As an American entrepreneur, freelancer, or creative, you know the grind. The late nights chasing deadlines, the pressure of making ends meet, the sting of rejection when a project doesn't land. Maybe you're a recent graduate, stepping into a world that feels overwhelming, or someone wrestling with stress, wondering if your faith can hold up under the weight of it all. But hear me now, I am the God who sees every tear, every doubt, every wound you've tried to hide. I'm not distant, I'm right here, my hands gently touching those places of pain, ready to heal what's been broken. Picture a sunrise breaking through the darkest night. My grace is weaving a new story for you, one where the hurts of yesterday are transformed into strength for tomorrow. Those moments when you felt lost, when the hustle left you empty, they're not the end. They're the beginning of something new. I know the journey hasn't been easy. You've poured your heart into your work, building a business, crafting content, or launching a startup, only to face setbacks that make you question your worth. Maybe you've been betrayed by a colleague, let down by a friend, or felt the ache of a dream deferred. But my love for you, my Christian child, is deeper than any wound. I'm not just patching up the broken pieces, I'm reshaping them into something beautiful, something whole. Think of the way a craftsman restores an old, weathered piece of wood, sanding away the rough edges to reveal its hidden beauty. That's what I'm doing with your heart. The sorrow you've known, the nights you've lain awake wondering if you're enough, those are being replaced with a joy that only I can give. A joy that bubbles up like a spring in the desert, refreshing every part of you. This isn't just a fleeting moment of relief, it's a transformation, a renewal of your spirit that will carry you forward. As you walk this path, know that every step you take toward me is a step toward light. You're not defined by the failures of your past or the stress of your present. You're defined by my love, my purpose for you. I'm the God who opens doors no one else can, opportunities that align with the dreams I've placed in your heart. Maybe it's a new client who sees your potential, a creative idea that sparks a breakthrough, or a connection that changes the trajectory of your startup. These aren't accidents, they're divine appointments, moments I've orchestrated because I know the plans I have for you. In a world that measures success by dollars and likes, I'm calling you to trust in something greater, my timing, my guidance, my provision. That door you thought was locked tight? It's starting to creak open, not because of your hustle alone, but because I'm the master of possibilities, clearing the way for you. You might be thinking, how can I trust when I've been hurt before? I see that doubt, that hesitation born from past disappointments. But let me remind you, I'm not like the people who've let you down. I'm the God who walked with you through every valley, even when you didn't feel me there. In your moments of burnout, when the pressure of being a freelancer or entrepreneur felt like too much, I was there, whispering strength into your soul. Now, I'm inviting you to let go of the pain that's holding you back. Imagine standing at the edge of a new chapter, the pages of your story still being written. The mistakes, the heartaches, the times you felt you fell short, they're not the final word. I'm turning those pages, crafting a narrative of hope and redemption. Your faith is the key, the flame that lights the way forward, and I'm fanning it into a fire that won't go out. For you, my child in America, chasing dreams in a fast-paced world, this is my promise. The wounds of your past are not your destiny. That failed project, that financial strain, that moment of self-doubt, they don't define you. I'm healing those places, not with a quick fix, but with a transformation that reaches deep into your soul. Picture a garden after a long winter, where new shoots break through the soil, reaching for the sun. That's your life right now. New growth, new hope, new beginnings. As a Christian entrepreneur or creative, you know the power of starting fresh, of pivoting when a plan doesn't work. I'm giving you that same chance now, not just in your work, but in your heart. Let my love wash over you, soothing the aches and filling you with a peace that surpasses the chaos of deadlines and expectations. And here's the truth. I'm not just healing you. I'm opening doors you haven't even seen yet. Maybe you've been praying for a breakthrough, a contract, a collaborator, a spark of inspiration to take your content to the next level. I'm the God who knows the right time for every step. In a culture that demands instant results, I'm asking you to trust my rhythm. That client who seemed out of reach? That idea you've been too afraid to pursue? I'm aligning the pieces, preparing the way for miracles you can't yet imagine. Think of the stories you've heard in church, of doors opening at just the right moment. Jobs secured, relationships restored, dreams realized. Those stories aren't just for others, they're for you. Your faith, your willingness to keep moving forward even when the path feels unclear, is proof of my power at work in you. So, my child, don't let the weight of the world dim your light. You're not just a freelancer scraping by, an entrepreneur facing risks, or a graduate navigating uncertainty. You're my beloved, created with purpose, destined for more than. You can see right now. The stress that keeps you up at night, the fear that you're not enough, lay them at my feet. I'm here, ready to carry them for you. In a world that tells you to hustle harder, I'm saying, rest in me. Your faith is your anchor, your strength, your guide. As you step into this new season, know that I'm with you, turning your pain into power, your doubts into determination. The opportunities I'm opening aren't just about success in the world's eyes. They're about fulfilling the calling I've placed on your life. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing. The scars you carry are not marks of shame but reminders of my love, etched into your story. As you build your business, create your art, or take those first steps into the unknown, I'm right beside you, guiding every move. This is your moment, my child. A fresh start, a healed heart, a path lit by my grace. Will you take it? Will you trust me to lead you into the future I've promised? The dawn is breaking, and I'm weaving a tapestry of hope around you. Step forward, and let's write this new chapter together. My child, as you walk through the hustle of life in America, chasing dreams as an entrepreneur, grinding as a freelancer, or pouring your heart into creative work, know that I am the God who sees every need before you even speak it. Picture yourself in a moment of quiet, maybe at dawn with a cup of coffee in hand, staring out at a world that feels overwhelming. The bills are piling up, the inbox is overflowing, and the pressure to succeed as a startup founder or recent graduate feels like a weight you can't shake. But I'm here, whispering a truth you need to hear. I am your provider, and my hand is always open, ready to pour out everything you need. Not just the dollars in your bank account or the clients on your roster, but the peace in your heart, the strength in your spirit, the hope that carries you through. Look around you, at the birds soaring above, the wildflowers blooming in the cracks of a city sidewalk. If I care for them, clothing them in beauty and sustaining their every breath, how much more will I care for you, my beloved? You, my Christian child, are not just another face in the crowd. You're the reason I set the stars in the sky, the reason I carved the mountains and filled the seas. Every detail of your life matters to me. Every deadline you're racing to meet, every pitch you're nervous to send, every dream you're afraid to chase. I see the moments when you wonder if you'll make it, when the bank account dips low or a project falls through. But hear me now, I am the God who provides, and I've never left you empty-handed. That meal on your table, the roof over your head, the idea that sparked your latest creative breakthrough, they're not accidents. They're gifts from my hand, provision flowing from a love that never runs dry. Before you even whisper a prayer, I know what you need, and I'm already moving to meet it, weaving a tapestry of care that covers every part of your life. Think about the sparrows outside your window, flitting from branch to branch without a worry in the world. They don't clock in for a 9 to 5 or stress over tomorrow's meal, yet I make sure they're fed. Or consider the lilies in a field, their petals vibrant and alive, dressed in beauty no designer could match. If I pour such care into the smallest parts of my creation, how could I ever overlook you? You, who I crafted in my image, with dreams and passions that reflect my own heart? As a freelancer juggling gigs, an entrepreneur pitching to investors, or a content creator pouring your soul into your work, you are infinitely precious to me. Your needs, whether it's the rent due next week or the courage to keep going, are never too small or too big for my attention. I'm not just a distant figure watching from above. I'm right here, opening my hand to give you what you need when you need it. But my provision goes deeper than the physical. Yes, I care about the groceries in your fridge and the gas in your car, but I'm even more concerned with feeding your soul. In a world that bombards you with noise, endless notifications, comparison on social media, the pressure to hustle harder, I offer you something richer, the bread of life, my word, my presence. When you open your Bible, even for a moment in the chaos of your day, you're tapping into a source of strength that no energy drink or motivational podcast can match. My spirit is there, renewing your mind, guiding your decisions, and filling you with a peace that anchors you through the storms. As a Christian entrepreneur, you know the grind can leave you drained, but my word is a well that never runs dry, a light that cuts through the fog of stress and doubt. Lean into it, and let it nourish you from the inside out. You might be tempted to fear the future, wondering if your startup will take off, if your next gig will come through, or if you're on the right path. But I'm calling you to let go of that fear. The world tells you to plan every detail, to hustle until you collapse, but I'm saying something different. Trust me. I'm already in your tomorrow, preparing the way. That client you're hoping to land? That creative project you're pouring your heart into? I'm working behind the scenes, aligning opportunities you can't yet see. In America's fast-paced culture, where success is measured by output and metrics, I'm inviting you to rest in my provision. You don't have to carry the weight alone. The same God who feeds the birds and clothes the flowers is holding your future, and I will not let you fall. This doesn't mean life will always be easy. As a recent graduate stepping into a competitive job market, or a freelancer navigating the uncertainty of irregular paychecks, you'll face moments when scarcity knocks at your door. But even in those times, I'm working. Think of the stories you've heard in church, families who found unexpected provision, entrepreneurs who landed a breakthrough deal just when they needed it most. Those aren't just stories, they're glimpses of my faithfulness, and they're true for you too. When you feel like you're running on empty, look to me. I'm the God who satisfies, not just with what you need to survive, but with abundance that overflows into every part of your life, your work, your relationships, your dreams. So, my child, let go of the anxiety that grips you when you check your bank account or face a rejection email. You're not defined by those moments. You're defined by my love, my care, my promise to provide. As a Christian creative, you know the power of a good story, how it can inspire, uplift, and change the way people see the world. Your life is part of my story, and I'm writing it with purpose. Every challenge you face, every moment of doubt, is a chance to see my hand at work. When you trust me, you're not just hoping for the best, you're anchoring yourself in a truth that's stronger than any circumstance. My provision isn't just about getting you through, it's about leading you into a life of abundance, where your work, your faith, and your dreams align with my plan. Keep your eyes on me, my beloved. In a culture that celebrates hustle and self-reliance, I'm calling you to a different way. A way of trust, of faith, of knowing that you're never alone. The birds don't worry, the flowers don't strive, and neither do you have to. I'm here, my hand open, my love unending, ready to give you everything you need. As you build your business, create your art, or take those first steps into the unknown, know that I'm sustaining you, guiding you, loving you through it all. Will you trust me? Will you let my provision, physical, spiritual, eternal, carry you forward? I'm ready to show you what abundance looks like. Step into it, and let's walk this journey together. My child, as you navigate the relentless pace of life in America, whether you're an entrepreneur pitching your startup, a freelancer juggling gigs, a content creator chasing the next viral hit, or a recent graduate facing the uncertainty of your first steps into the world, know that your journey is not a solitary one. I am with you, walking beside you, my presence a steady hand in the chaos of deadlines, dreams, and doubts. You, my Christian child, are called to a path of faith, a road that winds through trials but leads to triumph. Life hasn't been easy. Maybe you faced rejection from a client, felt the sting of a failed project, or wrestled with the pressure to prove yourself in a culture that measures worth by output and acclaim. But hear me now, those challenges are not your defeat. They're lessons, carefully woven into the fabric of your story, designed to shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and ready for the blessings I have in store. Every trial you face is a classroom, a place where I teach you to lean on me. As a freelancer, you know the anxiety of an empty inbox or a late payment. As an entrepreneur, you felt the weight of risking it all for a vision. As a young Christian carrying the weight of expectations, you've wondered if you're enough. But those moments of struggle are not wasted. They're building in you a resilience that mirrors my strength, a wisdom that reflects my heart. Think of a marathon runner, pushing through the burn of the final miles, not because it's easy, but because the finish line is worth it. That's your life right now. Every step through hardship is a step closer to the abundance I've promised. A life where your work, your faith, and your purpose align in ways you can't yet imagine. Hold fast, my child. Your trials are not the end. They're the beginning of a victory I'm crafting just for you. I'm calling you to walk in righteousness, to live by my word in a world that tempts you to cut corners or chase fleeting success. In America, where hustle culture glorifies the grind and social media showcases curated lives, it's easy to stray. You might feel the pull to compromise, to chase trends over truth, or to measure your worth by likes and followers. But I'm asking you to choose a different path, one guided by my commands, rooted in my love. Open your Bible, even in the rush of your morning commute or the quiet of a late-night editing session. Let my word be your compass, steering you away from the traps of envy, pride, or bitterness. As a content creator, you know the power of a story that resonates. Live a story that points to me, one that shines with integrity and faith, and watch how it inspires those around you. Know this, you are not alone in this battle. There are enemies, some visible, some unseen, who seek to dim your light. Maybe it's a colleague who undermines your work, a competitor who envies your success, or the whisper of doubt that creeps into your mind when things don't go as planned. But I am your protector, a shield around you. Those who try to harm you, who look at your progress with jealousy, will not prevail. Picture a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves. My love is that unyielding force, guarding you from harm. I'm not just keeping you safe, I'm empowering you to stand tall, to walk with confidence, knowing that no scheme or attack can derail the plans I have for you. Trust me, and I'll turn their schemes to dust, their envy to frustration, while you move forward in my strength. This journey isn't just about surviving, it's about deepening our relationship. I long to hear from you, not just in moments of crisis, but every day. As a Christian entrepreneur, you know the value of consistency, showing up for your clients, your audience, your craft. Show up for me. Start your morning with a prayer, even if it's just a whisper over your coffee. Share your dreams, your fears, your plans for that next big project. I'm not a distant God, waiting for perfection. I'm your Father, eager to listen, ready to guide. When you feel overwhelmed by a looming deadline, a financial pinch, or the weight of starting over, come to me. Pour out your heart, shed your tears, and let me renew you. In a culture that demands you keep it all together, I'm the one place where you can be real, where your vulnerabilities are met with love, not judgment. Your life, my child, is a testimony to my faithfulness. Every time you push through a setback, landing that client after months of pitching, finding inspiration after a creative drought, or simply getting out of bed when stress feels paralyzing, you're showing the world what it means to trust me. As a freelancer or startup founder, you know the power of a good review, a story that draws people in. Your faith is that story. Share it. Tell others about the moments I've carried you through, the provision that came just in time, the peace that held you together. Your life can be a beacon, pointing others to my love, showing them that I never abandon my children. In your church group, your co-working space, or even your social media posts, let your story shine. Not for your glory, but for mine. But beware of complacency. Success can be a subtle trap. When the deals roll in, when your content goes viral, or when your startup takes off, it's easy to forget the source of your blessings. I've seen it happen. People who receive my provision only to turn away, chasing pride or self-reliance. As a Christian creative, you know how quickly trends fade, how fragile success can be. Keep your heart humble, your eyes fixed on me. Every achievement, every dollar, every milestone, give me the glory. Acknowledge my hand in your victories, and I'll pour out even more. In America, where ambition is celebrated, I'm calling you to a higher standard, gratitude. Let your success be a testament to my goodness, not a platform for pride. There's a spiritual battle at play, one you can't always see. The enemy prowls, whispering lies to shake your confidence, telling you your faith is pointless, your dreams too big, your efforts in vain. He'll use the stress of a missed deadline, the sting of a harsh comment, or the fear of failure to pull you down. But I'm stronger. I'm wielding a sword of truth, driving those lies away, renewing your spirit with my living water. When doubt creeps in, when the pressure of being a freelancer or entrepreneur feels like too much, remember this: I'm fighting for you. You're not alone in the fog of uncertainty or the heat of conflict. Every step you take, whether in joy or exhaustion, is a step closer to me. I'm your refuge, your strength, your victory. So, my child, keep going. As you build your business, create your art, or navigate the uncertainties of post-grad life, know that I'm with you. Your faith, unshakable, rooted in my word, will carry you through. Don't run from challenges or shrink back when others speak against you. I've renewed your heart, freed it from bitterness, and filled it with courage. Walk my path, not the world's. Share your story, pray without ceasing, and trust my protection. Your life is a testimony, a light in a world that needs hope. I love you, and I'm leading you to a future where your trials become triumphs, your faith becomes a flame, and your life becomes a living proof of my endless love. My beloved child, as you sit in the quiet of this moment, perhaps reflecting on a life filled with hard-won victories and persistent challenges, know that my love for you is as steadfast as the sunrise. You, who have carried the weight of decades, building businesses, creating art, or navigating the uncertainties of new beginnings as a freelancer or retiree, have never been alone. I've been with you through every season, from the restless nights of your youth to the wisdom of your years now, over 55, as a faithful Christian seeking purpose. I'm calling you to make time for me each morning, to start your day with a prayer, a simple conversation where you pour out your heart. Whether you're sipping coffee on your porch or planning your next creative project, let those moments with me renew your spirit, anchoring you in my unshakable love. Keep your faith alive, for it's the key to miracles yet to unfold, blessings for your family, your work, your soul. I'm here, promising to walk with you, to calm your worries, and to fill your life with hope. As the music wraps around you now, feel my peace settle in. Subscribe to this channel, share this message, and join us daily to deepen your walk with me. Let's keep this journey going, together, in faith and love.